Hey gang, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's a rainy, dreary day here, and that's not been the worst of it. I hadn't been making any videos much here in the last few days, and I'll explain to you why here in just a few minutes. And I'll show you a few things that I have done over the last few days when I was able and when I could get time. But right now we're gonna go carry the garbage off. We've got a truckload back here. So let's go do that, and I'll come back and I'll show you some things that I've built and explain to you what's been going on the last few days. Oh, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And y'all don't forget the thumbs up and leave me a comment. I enjoy reading them. This road trip has reminded me to bring something up to y'all. And this happened about 1 mile from our house here just a few days ago. There was a young lady, 23-year-old, her and her child, and I think her husband, they had a road rage incident. And from the way the news describes it, the person followed them home and shot them. It shot the woman and the child. I don't think he shot the husband. This has just been happening, so all the news hadn't come out on it yet. This is just what they've been reporting. Well, anyway, the 23-year-old lady, she lost her life, and the child is in Vanderbilt with critical injuries. Even though it happened within about a mile or so of our house, I don't reckon I know these folks, but let's remember them in prayer, please, that the Lord will comfort them. But that's just horrible. So any of you that's going to be traveling over the holiday, please be careful. This road rage has gotten outrageous. Right here around our little town, something like that taking place. Just a few days ago, we was driving in town and I had 2 incidents with people blowing their horns and hollering at me and stuff. And I really didn't know I'd done anything wrong. But evidently people was just on edge now, so y'all please be careful out there. That guy got him a coon in the back. What's he got in there? A chicken?
Chicken.
Is that what he been doing, catching your chickens?
Yeah, I think it killed out.
That was my neighbor, Josh. His brother, Thomas, he watches the channel a lot, but I didn't recognize Josh there for a minute. I hadn't seen him in, I don't know, a year or so, I guess. But that was a young coon. He said he had trouble with a bigger one here just a few nights ago, and his dog got a hold of it. He wasn't gonna kill that one. I think he was taking him to turn him loose several miles away from here. But at least he got him out of the way. That could be one of the ones been eating our sweet corn. He don't live too awful far from us. But talking about that road rage, my heart goes out for that young lady and her family. 23-year-old, just getting started in life with a 3-year-old child. Just over senselessness. Just people think they're in a hurry and get mad. I don't know. If you're in that big a hurry, leave earlier or something. I mean, there's no need to have that much stress in your life that you're gonna fly off like that. That's my cousin's house he's building. He's gonna have a 2-lane bowling alley in there. That's his parents' house there. So I was gonna tell you the reason that I hadn't been videoing much the last few days. I've put a few shorts on. Y'all probably saw those, that stocking tree. I built that. And I built another thing. I'll carry you in the house here in just a minute and show you the things that I've built the last couple of days, but it's just been sparse. I've been able to work a little bit, and then I've not been able to, and then it started out last week. My wife got sick, and she was down about 3 good days. She missed work, so I was having to stay around and, you know, help her keep her something to eat and to drink in there and keep her temperature checked. Well, she started getting better Saturday and Sunday. And as y'all can probably tell by my voice, I started getting sick. And Sunday, I was still pretty good. Yesterday, I felt pretty bad, and today, I'm starting to feel a lot better. I'm pretty sure I know what it was. We haven't tested or anything, but I usually don't take colds, never have for years, until that new cold came out. And I'm pretty sure that's the one that I've had, which, like I said, I'm doing better now, but it is what it is. It's just something that we've got to learn to live with. And I don't know, when I have it, I usually don't feel real bad. I usually have fever for about 1 day, and then I'm just kind of disoriented for a few days after that. I have no idea why it does that to me, but every time I've ever had it, it just kind of gets me disoriented. We'll go in here now and I'll show you the stocking tree and the other thing that I built. Get some lights turned on here. All right, here's the stocking tree that I made. And she's decorated it now and got this, what's that stuff called, garland, and got some lights. I don't know if I can turn them lights on or not. Let me see if I can. There, I got the lights turned on. It's 6 foot tall. Now, we hadn't got the stockings hung on it yet. This is our stockings. I've made some little old hooks to hook on the steps and to hang them, but I don't really like the hooks I made. So I don't know if that's how we're going to do it or not. All right, y'all know that we collect these little lamps. These little small lamps here, oil lamps. She's been getting a whole lot of these little oil lamps when we go antiquing. And we was kind of running out of places to put them. So I made her a thing up here to put the oil lamps on. I think you call that a shadow box. One of my spots right here, we're going to have to find a real small lamp for it. This one here will go in there, but it's real tight. But that's what I've been doing the last few days. That's made out of white oak. That's hard as a rock. And we got our Christmas tree up over the weekend. Like I said, Sunday, she was feeling a lot better Sunday. And that's when I was sort of feeling a little bit bad. But we got our tree up Sunday. So that's the reason that I've not been videoing much. Is things has just been turned upside down around here the last week or so. But it's getting better. And we've got some new... We're going to be starting a new job here before long. But I ain't going to go into that here now. We've got sawmilling to do first. All those logs that I showed y'all the other day, they're still sitting out here just like they was. I'm sitting here looking at them now and thinking I need to be out there sawing them up right now, but not today, maybe tomorrow. I mean, I feel pretty good, but I don't know. Something about this stuff just disorients me. I can't concentrate on what I need to be doing. I'll be sitting here thinking about one thing and doing something else. Our cover crop is still doing good. Now, it's not growing a lot because it's been so cold, but I think it's going to do just fine. I did see some deer tracks in here the other day. Some fresh deer tracks. I don't know whether they run through the fence, jumped it, or what, but the fence was still up. And it was on. My old tomato plants look rough there. I'd hate to eat one of them tomatoes. Yucky. But yeah, the fence is up everywhere. Right now, I may just have to, I have had trouble like this before. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll stretch me another wire back a few feet from this one. That gives them 2 wires to get into. And that usually will stop them. This, I mean, there's no fresh tracks here now, but it's been raining. But it don't look like they're eating it a whole lot, so they're not getting in here too much. But anyway, that's what's been going on here. And y'all please remember and pray for that family that lost the 23-year-old young lady from the road rage. That's awful. And just be careful if you're out on the roads. Like I was telling my wife the other day when we was down there and people was blowing at me and giving me the hand gestures. And I didn't see nothing I'd done wrong. My wife didn't either. People's just on the edge right now. So sometimes when people's on the edge, the person with the calmer head has to be a little bit more, I don't know what you'd call it. Maybe not so quick to get angry. I don't know. It's just bad. I hear of it everywhere, the road rage. But that happened about a mile from our house here, the way the crow flies. It was about 2 miles if you went around the road, but the way the crow flies, it was about 2 miles from home here. And that's horrible. But anyway, I thank y'all for watching. I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.